Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something small but incredibly valuable. Canadian 1-cent coins that are actually worth big money. That's right, some of these little pennies are highly sought after by collectors and can fetch serious cash. Whether you're a coin collector or just curious, stick around, you might just discover a fortune hiding in your pocket change. Let's get started. First up, the 1965 Canadian 1-cent coin was minted by the Royal Canadian Mint and features the iconic maple leaf design created by George Kruger Gray. On the obverse you'll see a young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Mary Gillick. The 1965 Canadian cent has multiple varieties. Specifically, it comes into major obverse designs, commonly referred to as the small beads and large beads varieties. On top of that, you can find coins with both pointed 5 and blunt 5 in the date. These small differences can make a big impact on the value. Spotting these details might require a magnifier, but they what separates a basic penny from a collector's dream. Now let's talk about the term. Some people refer to coins in or above using this nickname. Mint state, or MS, is a grading system that ranges from MS60 to MS70, indicating a coin's condition right out of the mint. A 1965 Canadian penny graded MS or higher means it has not been circulated and retains much of its original luster. These coins are far rarer than circulated examples and can command higher prices. So what's it worth? A typical 1965 Canadian cent in circulated condition is usually worth between 3 to 20 cents. However, uncirculated examples, especially in MS60 to MS65, can sell for $1 to $10 depending on the variety and condition. Rare varieties like the large beads pointed 5 version in high grade have fetched even more, sometimes up to $50 or more at auctions. A coin graded MS65 or MS66 by a professional service can drive up the value considerably. Collectors are especially drawn to the 1965-1 due to its transitional nature. In the early 1960s, the Royal Canadian Mint was switching dies and production methods, resulting in multiple slight variations. For someone building a full Canadian penny collection, the 1965 coin becomes a milestone because of these changes and the excitement of hunting down all its types. This is where the appeal of subscription-based coin services or series can really shine. If you're enjoying this deep dive and want to see more coin breakdowns like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We cover rare coins, era coins, historical context, and even tips on how to grade your own collection. Our subscribers also get exclusive access to weekly Coin Vault episodes where we showcase hidden gems, viewer submissions, and the occasional live grading session. Stay one step ahead in your collecting journey by joining our growing community. While pennies may seem like a low-stakes investment, rare or high-grade varieties, especially those certified by services like ICCS or PCGS, can actually gain value over time. As collectors become more knowledgeable, the demand for specific varieties like the 1965 large beads pointed 5 in mint state continues to rise. So holding onto a few high-grade examples might pay off down the road. It's not just about monetary value, it's about preserving a slice of Canadian heritage. To identify whether you have a valuable 1965 cent, you'll want to check the die characteristics. Start with the date. Is the 5 pointed or blunt? Then look at the bead size around the Queen's portrait. Are they small and fine or large and bold? Use a jeweler's loupe or even a digital microscope if you're serious. If you think you've got a rare variety in excellent condition, consider submitting it for grading. And that's a wrap on the 1965 Canadian penny. What a coin, right? From its elegant design to the hunt for rare varieties, it's a fascinating piece of Canadian numismatics. Got a 1965 cent in your collection? Drop a comment below and tell us what variety you have, and tap the bell icon so you don't miss the next coin story. Until then, happy collecting and may your change always sparkle with hidden treasure. Next up, the Canadian penny or 1-cent coin was a staple in the country's currency system for over 150 years until it was officially discontinued in 2012. The 1998 coin in particular came at a transitional time. It was struck during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and features the familiar maple leaf twig on the reverse. While millions of 1998 pennies were made for circulation, one particular variety was struck in a very small quantity, just pieces, and these are now the holy grail for Canadian small cent collectors. In total, more than 1.1 billion Canadian 1-cent coins were minted in 1998 for circulation. making most of them common and worth only face value. However, a special test version of the 1998 penny was struck at the Winnipeg Mint. These coins were part of a test batch using new blank blankets with a different composition, specifically steel instead of the traditional bronze or copper-plated zinc. Only of these test coins are confirmed to exist today. The standard 1998 penny weighs 2.35 grams and is composed of copper-plated zinc. The rare 1998 test version, on the other hand, was made with copper-plated steel and weighs slightly less, about 2.25 grams. To the naked eye they look nearly identical, but a magnet test can help distinguish the steel version, which is magnetic, from the standard one, which is not. This makes the rare coin a fascinating example of mint experimentation and a transition in materials. Now let's talk about value. The regular 1998 Canadian 1-cent coin is worth only a penny in circulated condition, though some pristine examples in mint state condition may fetch around 10 cents to $1. But the ultra-rare test version, that's where things get exciting. These coins have appeared at major auctions like Heritage and Canadian Coin News events, fetching between $2,000 and $4,000 depending on condition. For a coin that originally cost just 1 cent, that's an astronomical return. Because of their high value and rarity, most of the known steel 1998 cents have been professionally authenticated and graded by services like PCGS or ICCS. If you suspect you might have one, do not attempt to clean or modify it. Get it assessed by a reputable numismatics expert. Certification not only verifies authenticity but can also increase the coin's market value significantly. Why only? That's a question collectors have speculated about for years. The test batch was never intended for circulation. These coins were used internally to evaluate a new planchet composition that the Royal Canadian Mint would eventually adopt in 2000. Somehow a few of these experimental pieces made it into the hands of collectors or were preserved by mint insiders. Today their limited number makes them one of the rarest modern Canadian coins. Due to their value, counterfeits have surfaced. Some regular 1998 cents have been altered to resemble the rare steel test coins. Unscrupulous sellers might use magnetic materials or tamper with the weight to trick buyers. Always buy from reputable dealers and seek third-party grading when investing in rare coins. It's the best way to protect your collection and your wallet. If you're enjoying this deep dive into Canadian coinage and rare numismatic treasures, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss an upload. We explore everything from ancient silver coins to modern era pennies, with tips on grading, selling and building your collection. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare Canadian coin, or if you're on the hunt for the elusive 1998 steel cent. So whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the 1998 Canadian 1-1 coin is a perfect reminder of why we collect. It's not always about face value, it's about history, rarity and the thrill of discovery. Keep checking your change because you never know when a penny could turn into a payday. Next up, first let's talk about the Canadian penny's legacy. Introduced in 1858, this tiny coin played a big role in everyday commerce for over 150 years. By 2012, however, the government decided to phase it out due to rising production costs. The 2011 edition was one of the final years of full-scale production, making it a sentimental favorite and potentially a sleeper collectible. The 2011 Canadian 1-cent coin had a mintage of over 700 million coins for general circulation. While that number may seem massive, the real treasure lies in uncirculated versions, special mint sets, and coins with notable die varieties or errors. If your 2011 penny is in pristine condition, especially straight from a mint roll, it may hold more value than its face suggests. The coin features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Susanna Blunt, and the iconic maple leaf twig on the reverse, created by G. Kruger Gray. The maple leaf design is symbolic of Canadian pride, and 2011 was one of the last times it was featured before the coin's discontinuation. Now let's talk value. As of 2025, a circulated 2011 Canadian penny is still worth about 1 cent, but uncirculated or mint state versions can sell for 20 cents to $1 or more depending on grade and demand. A high-grade MS65 or better coin can command a higher price from serious collectors, and if it comes from a special set, its value could be part of a larger collector premium. If you've heard about the Coin Mint subscription, you're in for a treat. This is a collector offering from the Royal Canadian Mint where subscribers receive specially selected coins, often representing various years, themes or designs. for the 1-cent coin. This may include proof versions, colored editions, or limited edition strikes. The benefit of the coin subscription is that you're getting guaranteed mint condition coins, many of which are not available in regular circulation. You might also get coins with unique finish like specimen proof or matte, which are highly sought after by collectors and can significantly increase the value of your set over time. Typically, these subscription coins come in premium packaging, often with display cases, individual capsules, and detailed certificates of authenticity. If you're looking to elevate your coin collection, subscribing to one of these programs can add a layer of presentation and value that loose coins simply don't offer. While the 2011 penny isn't rare today, its role in Canadian history and its position as a last-run coin give it potential for long-term appreciation. Combined with mint subscription versions or rare die varieties, you could be holding onto a tiny but meaningful investment. Keep an eye out for coins with striking errors or doubling, as these can command premiums well into the tens or hundreds of dollars. So whether you're picking through your pocket change or considering a coin mint subscription, the 2011 Canadian 1-cent coin is definitely worth your attention. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss future videos on rare and valuable coins. Share in the comments, do you have a 2011 penny in your collection, or better yet, have you tried one of these mint subscriptions? We'd love to hear your experience. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting.